Just wanted to show this. It's 25th of September and I've just hit 100 subscriber mark. Today is 16th of October and I've just passed 200 subs. It's 28th of November and I've just reached 500 subs. It's April 25th. I have 2000 subs.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
What's up guys? I just wanted to make a quick video since we managed to reach 2000 subscribers. I actually wanted to make this video yesterday, but since I had a lot of work to do, I left it out for today. By the time I'm recording this, Equals Cash channel sits at 2029 subs, which is just amazing. The reason I'm making this video is to first of all thank you all for your tremendous support. Not only that I wasn't expecting to grow at this rate when I started this channel, but I also wasn't expecting this much support. We are building a real and active community here, which is just awesome. So once again, thank you all for your tremendous support. You guys are really the best. The second reason I'm making this video is to talk to you about the future of this channel and my plans and goals in terms of both growth and new content. So make sure to watch until the end to help out with the YouTube algorithm, since some things that I want to mention are pretty important and I would like this video to reach all 2029 of you. Most of you haven't watched one of my first videos where I talked about my plans and goals for this channel, and it's better since it's super cringy and low quality. So let me give you a quick overview. I created this channel as a part of 1-year experiment / challenge to see how much can I grow organically without spending any money on this. And once the year passes, which is on 8th of August, I would evaluate results and decide if it's viable to continue with this project. My main goals were and still are to improve my English speaking skills, improve my video editing skills, improve my confidence on camera, document my online journey, build a community of like-minded people, and a platform to communicate concepts and ideas that are interesting to me, experiment on new projects and test out new things, and finally and most importantly, help as many people as possible to reach their goals. Right now, I think we are doing a pretty good job when it comes to most of these goals, but there's still so much space left for improvement. As I said, 1 year of starting this channel passes on August 8th, which means there's 3.5 months left for me to decide if this project is a success and if I'm going to continue with it. My current thoughts are that it definitely is a success, and I really love the process of making these videos, so I'm most likely going to continue with it once the year ends, but I'm going to need your help and I'm going to explain why later in this video. As I said, we are doing pretty good job when it comes to most of these goals, but there's still so much left to improve, especially when it comes to helping you out reach your goals and make some money online. The whole situation with this pandemic and quarantines is a great opportunity to start an online business, side hustle and make some money, since it's one of the biggest shifts in history. And not only that, but almost everyone has much more free times on their hands. Now, I know a lot of you subscribe because you want to grow on Instagram and that's the content you are interested in, but Instagram is just a part of my business and there are some bigger opportunities right now. The main reason I started out with Instagram related topics is because it's trending and a lot of people are interested in it, both from a business and personal perspective. I did a survey last night and from results it seems more than half of you are interested only in Instagram related content. My main struggle right now is the lack of time to cover everything that I want to, and that includes Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, dropshipping, drop servicing, affiliate marketing, SEO, some side hustles, and make money online methods, plus some other topics and projects that are interesting to me and can help people out. A lot of these topics are pretty time sensitive, and as I said, this pandemic is a huge opportunity to start an online business and make some money online. I also mentioned that in the community post last night and asked you to help me decide how to structure my future content, and if you would appreciate more content where some videos would be less edited but still filled with value for those of you who are interested in it. As you can see, I got pretty much split votes except for Instagram related content. The reason my videos take so much time to produce is the fact that I script each video fully, since my English speaking skills are still not that great, and I'm trying to put in as much value without adding fluff, ums and so on. Because of my English, I have to do a ton of takes, and then while editing I have to trim all that, which takes quite a bit of time. For a 10-minute long final video, I usually end up with 40 plus minutes worth of raw footage, which I have to cut, and believe me, it takes a ton of time. Outsourcing video editing to someone else would help, but as I said, I started this channel as a 1-year-long experiment to see how much can I grow without investing any money, so outsourcing editing is not an option, at least until 8th of August. Anyways, I came to a conclusion of what I'm going to do, and as I said, I will need your help. I'm going to start publishing more about these topics that I mentioned. I currently have around 400 video ideas, and at this pace it would take me a few years just to cover all that. Out of those 400 video ideas and topics, there's about 10 or 15 big projects and potentially breakthrough videos that could potentially go viral and help this channel grow faster. Since most of you are interested in Instagram and most of my videos so far were about Instagram, my channel kinda built authority in the Instagram niche, and when I publish Instagram related video, it instantly ranks much better than when I publish something else that's unrelated to Instagram. I suspect that's because YouTube, just like Google search algorithm, takes topical relevancy into account. I'm not going to bore you with that, maybe I will make another video covering it, but basically what that means is that I need several videos covering the same topic in order to start building some relevancy and authority. This is important because most of these big projects and breakthrough videos are not about Instagram, and I don't really want to spend weeks working on a video that will end up getting buried by the YouTube algorithm, especially since I know there's a lot of people interested in that subject. So, in order to avoid that, I need to build some topical relevancy, and that means a few videos covering that subject before I publish those potentially breakthrough videos. Now, since the most of you are interested almost exclusively in Instagram related content, I don't want to disappoint you by publishing only videos that are not about Instagram for the next few weeks. That's the reason I want to mix it up and work on those other things while still publishing Instagram related content. Since each video takes quite a lot of time and some of those breakthrough video ideas are pretty time sensitive, it would probably take too long at this pace, so I came to a conclusion that I'm going to start publishing some videos that are a bit less edited and less scripted, and some that are made for the sole purpose of building the topical relevancy. This is the part where I need your help, guys. Because of how YouTube algorithm works, watch time and click-through rate are the most important factors, So I would highly appreciate if you can sometimes help me out a bit and watch videos all the way through, even if it's not something that you are super interested in, and of course hit that thumbs up button. I'm sure you will end up getting some value out of it, especially if you are into digital marketing and you are trying to make some money online. Each of these topics that I want to cover is something I have experience in, and it took me quite a bit of time to gain that experience, and you will be able to discover some new things that took me years to learn and master. What I'm trying to say is that every bit of information is useful, and in the past 10 years I worked and learned quite a bit, and even things that are unrelated can sometimes come in handy and can be applied and used as sort of a twist for something completely new. So by watching these unrelated videos, you will gain more insights on how I think about certain topics and how you can potentially start getting some ideas on your own and discover new ways and methods to market and make money online. On the other hand, those of you who can't do that because you simply don't have enough time to waste, or came here just to learn something about Instagram to get more followers and likes, or whatever is your goal, I completely understand, and all I ask is to simply ignore these videos that are not related to you instead of clicking and leaving a dislike. I think that's not hard since it doesn't require any action from your part. But if it is, then please unsubscribe and move on, since this is not a channel exclusively about Instagram, and I'm really sorry if you thought it is. In the beginning, I was doing these YouTube growth report videos showcasing my full in-depth analytics, which I stopped doing because they were underperforming and I was getting dislikes, which is a clear sign you didn't enjoy that. Now, I know these videos have value and would most likely help someone, and the reason I started making them is because I know it will help me, especially when I was starting this channel, but I stopped making them because of fear that it would mess up with the algorithm and have negative impact on my channel. I don't want to do that anymore and kinda censor myself and ditch some ideas just because I'm not sure how the audience would react to it. As you know, I'm not selling anything nor doing any client work or consulting, so basically each video that I make is because it's going to help someone, since I know it would help me when I was starting out. Those growth reports, for example, contained full month worth of data and promotional methods that I used, plus my thoughts about it all, and more importantly, it took time for me to make. And if there's some people among you that can't simply ignore something you are not interested in, but have to go and leave a dislike or a nasty comment just because it's not relevant to you, or you were interested in promo methods I use but got angry because I was also showcasing stats which you could simply skip, I don't really know what to tell you except that you won't be able to get any success with that mindset and you are not my targeted audience. So please unsubscribe and no hard feelings. One more thing that I want to mention are these silly thumbnails and clickbaity titles that I don't really like making, but it's just how YouTube works and marketing and branding in general, as I explained in this video. And I know some of those might be a bit cringy, but without that no one would probably click or get my videos recommended in the first place. This video is already much longer than I expected, but I really had to get this out and I feel much better now, so let's move on. For those of you who are still with me, thank you so much. You are the reason why I'm doing all this. So let me tell you what you can expect in terms of content in the future and my future growth goals, and then you can enjoy the rest of your day. I have an Instagram page that I started about a week ago in one of those corona niches that I mentioned, and it's growing super fast. So I'm going to make a video about that in the following days, covering growth strategies that I used, and give that account away to one of you as a thank you for supporting this channel and helping me reach 2K subs. Since I know a lot of people are in a pretty bad financial situation because of the pandemic, I will start publishing some money-making methods and guides. I'm also pretty close to a huge milestone with both my Instagram and my TikTok pages, and once I reach those milestones, I'm going to make some videos about that, which are probably going to contain some cool giveaways as well. I'm not sure if you remember, but a month or 2 months ago I asked if you would like a video on how I started and got into digital marketing and make money online, and I wanted to publish that video first as 1500 sub special and then as 2K sub special, but ended up making this instead. I will definitely publish more videos about my story in the future as a series of videos covering my beginnings and everything else until this point. I also want to publish more videos related to growing on YouTube for those of you who are interested in starting your own YouTube journey, since I've learned a ton since I started out and pretty much know how YouTube works, especially since I was heavily invested into SEO, and believe me, Google's search engine algorithm is much more complex than YouTube's algorithm. Next, I want to finish my 0 to 10K Instagram series and publish 2 more episodes covering that. As I mentioned, this pandemic is a huge opportunity for everyone starting out, so I will be making videos related to that as well. And since I started investing, I would like to make a few videos about stocks and crypto as well. I've been slowly working on a full 0 to 100,000 Instagram course, which I'm going to publish absolutely free once I finish it and gain some more traction, since it's a huge project and it's going to contain more info and value than those 497 and 999 courses. So I don't want it to flop, because if it does, it would be a huge demotivator for me, and I'm pretty sure I would end up turning it into a paid course just so I can make a video about it later, showcasing how people are satisfied and got a ton of value out of it, even for a $497 price tag. And on the other hand, most didn't want to invest 30 or 40 minutes of their time while it was free. Finally, and most importantly, I'm planning a really big project that's related to stimulus checks. I don't want to spoil it, but it's going to be a new challenge series, which I'm sure is going to be interesting to most of you, even if you are not from the US or other countries that got some sort of stimulus. That's why I mentioned topical relevancy earlier, because before I start this challenge, I'm going to need a few videos covering stimulus checks in order to build that authority. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I plan to run a few experiments, so if I happen to publish something that's extremely off, please consider the fact that it might be an experiment. In between all this, I will still keep publishing videos about Instagram and other social media related topics. As you can see, there's a lot that needs to be covered, since I pretty much want this channel to one day become a one-stop shop for most of these topics. This channel is currently extremely unprofitable, but when I see comments like these, it motivates me to keep going, and the growth was not bad so far, especially since I haven't had an audience before, so I'm sure if I keep pushing it and publish those videos that I want to publish, things can quickly escalate. I'm going to do my best to keep these videos as high of quality as possible, but some of those are going to be less edited, or maybe slideshows with narration instead of talking head videos, since I'm still scripting pretty much everything, and those would be easier and faster to make. Some of those videos, especially regarding things that I got a lot of questions about, are going to be partially scripted or almost completely unscripted in order to make them faster and help people out. So if you happen to come across some of these videos, please consider that I'm not dragging them on purpose, and instead they are kinda slow because my English is still not that great and I'm never using it in real life, so my conversational skills are not that great and I'm having a hard time improving them. Once I get a good routine going and more videos scheduled in advance, I'm going to start publishing on my second channel as well, which is currently empty. It's called Equal Success, and on that channel I'm planning to focus more on self-improvement and mindset related videos, and most of them are going to be unscripted, since that's going to help me improve my English speaking faster. If those topics are interesting to you, you can click the card to subscribe, and I'm also going to leave a link down in the description. Since I will be publishing more videos, growth will hopefully accelerate as well. First 1000 subscribers took me almost 6 months, and second 1000 took just 3 months. So my goal is to hit 5k subs within the next 2 months. I would also like to at least triple my daily views in that time period, bringing my monthly views to 100k. To do that, I'm going to publish a few videos that I know would definitely bring in a lot of views, but are not really topics that I would cover otherwise. So again, if it's not interesting to you, simply ignore those videos. That's basically it for now. Before you go, don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm and help me reach as many subscribers as possible with this video, since it's really important. Thanks for watching, and once again, thank you so much for your support. You guys are really the best. Cheers to the future of Equals Cash.